We are backstage at the KROQ Absolute Almost Acoustic Christmas 2019. I could have said that better.
No, you did good. Let it roll, man.
Give it another shot.
Night number 2, KROQ Absolute Almost Acoustic Christmas.
Nailed it.
From Honda Center. We're here with Raconteurs.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Jack, Brendan, welcome.
Thanks for having us.
So excited to have you here.
Thank you.
You put out your album earlier this year. When did you guys decide, because it had been, 9 years?
11.
11? When did you guys decide, let's do this again? It was fun.
We can't pinpoint that moment, but I had a song that I was working on a record last year and it didn't really fit, and I played it for Brendan. We kind of thought it sounded like a Raconteurs song, and then he sent me one that he was working on, and it's sort of like baby steps, and all of a sudden.
So there wasn't talk first about, hey, maybe we should start doing this again. There was just a song that you both sort of recognized as, hey, that would fit Raconteurs.
Yeah, and then Patrick, I think, came in town, and so we got together. Because he lives in Los Angeles now, so he was in town, and we got together and to see how it might sound, and we were all very pleasantly surprised. It sounded great, and it felt great too. It felt like kind of, old times.
It is such a good album.
It is such a good
Thank
album.
you.
It's one of my favorite albums of the year. But then all of a sudden you're like, oh, yeah, it's been 11 years. Here's your album. Oh, do you want 3 live albums? We've got those for you. Oh, do you want to see us perform together? The first time ever from 1999? We've got that too. What is happening? 11
Speaking
years,
of,
you don't give us anything, and then you're like, it's so much you're going to say stop.
It's the Third Man Records being part of that whole family. We have these interesting channels we can put things out, like the Vault subscription club you're describing, and people can sign up for it around the world and stuff. So it's now that we own the pressing plant, we can kind of do a lot of things we never could do before.
Very cool.
You should talk to the CEO of the company of that Third Man Records.
I heard he's all right.
I was going to ask about that too. Like, you guys recently did a collaboration with Billie Eilish for Third Man.
Yeah.
Like, are you always looking for different? I know you did one with Jay-Z, which is kind of out of the box.
Yeah.
Like, are you always looking for someone to collaborate with now that you have this pressing plant?
Yeah, I think the entire place is dedicated to the arts and music, and Billie Eilish and her brother Phineas wanted to do live to acetate recording, and that's Third Man's the only place in the world you can do that. Mm-hmm. So of course it's perfect. Exactly what the place is built for was for everybody else. So
it's very cool.
It's fun to be back and to be playing shows again.
No.
I mean, I was gonna ask. Like, we do the radio show.
Best answer ever.
We do the radio show every day, and sometimes on a weekend we don't have. Like, we're like, oh man, those days off really affected us.
Sorry. It's been great. The sad part is that we only have 3 shows left. So we've been working this project for a year and a half.
But the good news is that they're in Hawaii.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
Oh, what a bummer.
Wow, that sounds
Wrap
terrible.
it up in Hawaii.
Terrible.
Sounds
Can I
awful.
ask you about the video I had mentioned earlier? It's from 1999, and it's the first time you guys ever played together?
Correct. Yeah, we did. She's talking about that Third Man released a video of us in the Garden Bowl Lounge.
Oh, yeah.
And we started this thing on Sunday nights where all the garage rockers are sort of get together and hang out there anyway. So we just started doing these shows in the bowling alley lounge, and that was the first time we sat down and kind of
Acoustic
performed
shows,
together.
yeah.
Acoustic.
Yeah.
And did you know right then this is kind of magic?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
He wanted to say no. I felt it again.
I was trying to think about it. It's easy. I could just say it's magical. So we changed our lives. It's good.
It was magic.
It was good. It was all right.
It was all right.
Those were fun times, man. It was like very exciting. Detroit was really happening. There's so many cool bands and talent, abound, and so and then those Sunday nights, I think were just kind of magical, man.
And nobody else knew about it. We go on tour, and none of the other towns knew what we had going on.
Yeah, right.
In our town, so it was very interesting.
We had a toy drive for Southern California, and the firefighters were involved and stuff like that. And a mom came up to us and she said, "I just came to get tickets for night 2 for my 9-year-old son, and his favorite band is Raconteurs."
Oh, that's
Awesome.
great.
And
Wow.
I said, "Wow, he must be an old soul."
And so we didn't give him tickets.
Right.
Yeah,
we said
we're like,
no.
how about night 1?
We were like,
gotta
we
earn
can't.
it.
We're
He's
sold
gotta
out.
earn
We said, we heard Jack doesn't like to play.
We said Jack doesn't like kids.
Oh,
either.
yeah. Oh, I hate kids. Yeah, so it's
No, but I was like, to me, I assume like everybody knows you, everybody knows White Stripes, the whole story, Third Man Records, the whole thing, and it's a 9-year-old kid who his favorite band is the Raconteurs.
That's very
Is that
cool.
fun to have new people?
Let's bring him out. Little Timmy.
Little Timmy Lundberg
It's like
from
from
Encino.
a Christmas Carol. It's like, God bless rock and roll, every one of us. No, it's great.
To be exciting.
It's
right?
nice because there's fans from every project I've been in. There's been fans from 9 to 90 or whatever you want to say it, and I've always loved that. I've never had like a I think when we were coming up, there was there were goth fans and metal fans, and I think we came out in that period after 2000s where everything started kind of coming together and bleed over to one another, exemplified, especially nowadays. You can't tell what someone likes by looking at them anymore, which is a beautiful thing. It's a great thing, and so that's really cool about the age thing too. Yeah.
He was so excited. We did give him tickets.
Oh, great, excellent. Yeah.
He's here. Quick baseball question.
For me or
Yes, no, for either. If you're a World fan,
Sure,
I just know how big of a fan you are with Detroit, and
do,
clearly,
yes.
Stealing signs, does it taint the Astros win?
Yes, they should give the trophy back.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, they cheated. They're caught cheating. I don't play with that. No.
But don't all teams
If I was showing my kids, no, you do that, you give the trophy back.
But don't all teams do that?
Yes, they all cheat. But you don't, if you get caught, you got to give it back.
That's the point. If you get caught, you give it back. See, the answer I was hoping for.
Jack gets right to the point.
Yeah.
Very excited. We're very, very happy to have you guys playing tonight at
Right.
Acoustic Christmas.
Thank
and
you.
We
Thanks.
can't wait. And the 9-year-old is out there waiting for you. And
Excellent.
It's going to be fun, and you guys are great. And you've always been nice to us at KROQ, and we appreciate it.
Thank you.
The
Thanks for being nice to us.
Raconteurs.
The Raconteurs.
Thank you. Thanks very much.